This is where it all started for me, right out there in the middle of this lake. My life would forever change that day. My boat got away from me and I jumped into a chilly 52 degrees. As my body began to shut down, I began to struggle and drown, and my last resort was to pray. I remember what I asked God that day: save me, Lord, so I can see my son again, and I will change and live my life for you.
This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Tishomingo Chevrolet. We do what it takes. And by Out on a Limb Tree Stands. Don't just hunt where you can, hunt where you want.
Welcome to this week's episode of Surrender Outdoors. This week, we're hunting the late season. That's one thing we love here. We love it when it's brown, there's no leaves on the tree, the weather's nice and cool, all kinds of animals running around, the deer are hungry and on their feet and coming to feed, and we seem to have a lot of success this time of year.
Believe we just pulled that off. There's deer everywhere in this field. There's still some out there, look.
Yeah, good job. You smoked him.
Yeah. We were doing all kinds of switcheroos, grabbing bows, moving the camera around. Oh, it was crazy. I can't believe that bachelor group came in, and we already had about 20 does and spikes in the field, and we had a bachelor group of bucks, about 5 or 6 bucks come in, and we knew if that Cole 6-point came in that I was going to take a shot at him.
I was fixing to shoot a doe.
Yeah.
Good job. That's awesome.
There he is right there. I was looking further than that.
I've been watching. Be careful though, those antlers may pop up.
Well, it's January 7th here in Oklahoma, and I'm tagged out. That hasn't happened very often. This is probably only the second time I've ever taken 2 bucks in one season, and this is my biggest buck to date with a bow. He's not a monster, definitely not by any standards, but he is a good coal buck that needed to be killed. We're here at Choctaw Hunting Lodge. I killed the biggest deer of my life, a 184 here last year during muzzleloader season, so I figured the best thing I could do for them, since they let me kill a big buck, was to take a coal buck out for them. I want to thank my dad for filming this. It was kind of crazy in the stand. He was about to shoot a doe. We were having to pass the camera back and forth, but we ended up making it work. I'm sure you'll see when we watch it. But just thank you.
It's a good deer. You're welcome.
Yep. I'm surprised his antlers aren't loose. It's some of the bucks have already been shedding.
Yep.
Have you had the frustration of trying to mount your game camera to a T-post with zip ties or baling wire, but the first time you check it, find it pointing at the ground? I have. My name is Art Greep with Gunny Art Products. I'm the inventor of T-Mate, the T-post game camera mount. T-Mate is a rugged steel bracket. Just attach your camera to it, slip it over a T-post, and latch it in place. T-Mate will end your zip tie and baling wire frustration. Order yours today at tpostmount.com. That's tpostmount.com.
Fan collector calls.
Fan collector calls not responsible for attacks by large wild gobblers while using the triple T's.
Obsession Bows, maker of the new fixation line, invites you to visit your local Obsession dealer and experience the difference. Welcome back. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by
Alright guys, it is January 14th, Sunday afternoon. I just got out of church. It's about 12:45. I'm fixing to go climb up the stand. I've had some pics of some nice bucks on this new place I picked up. These last few days they've been coming in during the daylight, like in the middle of the day around 1 o'clock. Or one of them has. The other one, I've got two of them. One's a 9 and one's this big jacked up looking thing. I don't really know how many points he's got, but I know he's a big mature deer. I just smoked a big one, guys. I've been in this stand since 1 o'clock. These deer have been coming in here during the middle of the day. For whatever reason, they didn't come in today. I've got 2 pictures, or a lot of pictures of 2 bucks that I've been after. That one was the one I wanted. He's all jacked up. I think I put a good shot on him. Yeah, self-filming. I can't believe it. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, I'm fixing to call some buddies. Come help me do a recovery. Stay tuned. You're watching Surrender Outdoors.
Hello, Tex Homeland. Ken Lefevre's here with Tishomingo Chevrolet. I'd like to invite you to our dealership. If you're looking for a hometown family business you can trust, Tishomingo Chevrolet is exactly what you're looking for.
From our fully trained, award-winning service staff to our professional and personal sales department, 100% customer satisfaction is our goal.
We don't do price gimmicks and play games to waste your valuable time and money. Simply put, we are a proud small-town dealership and we do what it takes.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like figuring out which remote turns the TV on. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Justin Boone with Brown Appraisal and Realty, specializing in farm, ranch, and recreational properties right here in Oklahoma. So give Justin a call, because integrity still matters.
As you can see, we take our testing seriously.
Welcome back. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Better the Hunt introduces the insulated bow mitt. With a cold weather rating of minus 40 to 40, this mitt is legit. Inclement weather? Not an issue. Better the Hunt. It's what we do. Surrender Outdoors is also brought to you by Racing J Signs and Designs, Bushwhackers Land Clearing, K&D Customs, HHA Sports, and Blackburn Plumbing.
You ready to go find a big buck?
Yep, I'm always ready for a big buck.
I hammered him, man.
Good. Awesome.
Now look at Fern's over. Yeah. How's that arrow? Oh, boy. There's blood right there. Oh, that nocturnal knock, man. That thing's been on for a while. It's like a beacon out here. Yeah, that looks good.
What arrow's that again?
That's a white-tailed stalker hog leg, boys.
Hog leg. I can't remember which one you shoot.
It's a bloody leg right now.
Yeah, it is. Bloody hog leg. Go right.
There he is. Eyeball, right there, baby.
See an eyeball.
Take it. It's an eyeball, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Golly.
Oh, yeah.
That's him. Yeah.
Right. He can go 50 yards. These are loud.
Oh,
Yeah, you put that one out. Little joker.
God, look at that, dude.
Golly.
Look at that. All right, guys, here he is. I don't know. Like I said, I thought I hammered him. He only went about 50 yards, thank goodness. Put a good shot on him, and this is where he ended up. But I'd like to thank our sponsors. Man, we couldn't do this without you guys. Obsession Bows, awesome bows. Whitetail Stalker arrows, man, great arrows. We love them. We've been getting pics of this buck. This is a new property I picked up late in the season. Had no clue what was out here. Dumped a pile of antler blaster on the ground, and you guys want to know how to draw the big bucks out, do that. But they love that stuff, especially late season. Anyway, I just want to thank the Lord and all our sponsors, man. This is an awesome buck. This is probably one of my biggest bow kills right here. He's not a giant, but he is just a big old heavy, wide frame deer. I have never seen nothing like this. So,
the character is just amazing.
anyway, we're gonna get out of here and take some more pictures, get him cleaned up, get him taken care of.
Now it's time for Fan Collector Calls Tip of the Week.
Guys, let's talk about turkeys this morning. Go out there, we got a bird we've roosted the day before, eaten before. We're going out there in the morning, and he talks to us on the roost. We talk to him. He flies down, but we hear hens fly down with him. Well, he's henned up. We try all different kinds of ways to get that old gobbler to come in, but he won't do nothing but answer us. And we're talking to him, and he's answering us and keeps going away. There's nothing you can do. I don't care what you try. You can't hack off the boss hen. You can't do all the things we talked about before to get that gobbler to come. And finally, he just goes off with the hens, and you give up and go home. Well, I'm tell you what, give it a try. Head home, take your break, eat your little snack, go back to that same spot with the same exact call you were using before between 10:30 and noon in that area there. Set up and start soft talking, purring, yelping a little bit, clucking like that hen just hanging around that area. That gobbler has dropped them hens off on their nests. He's alone now, but he remembers that hen he was talking to that morning. A lot of times that dude will come back looking for her after he dropped off the rest of them. Give it a shot, guys. God bless you and good luck to you.
Need to upgrade your forage equipment? Want high-quality premium features without the added cost? Take on your toughest jobs with field-proven hay tools. Kubota's disc mowers, disc mower conditioners, rakes, tedders, and balers are ready to meet the demands of your farm. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months on select Kubota hay tools. See your local Kubota hay tool dealer today.
At Texel Utility Equipment in Durant, and you can see us online at texelutility.com.
Come see our full line of tracker fishing boats here at Tadpoles Marine.
Grizzly bow fishing boats. Nitro. Tracker Super Guide.
Tracker Pro 175.
Or the Tracker Targa B20.
Come see us at Tadpoles Marine.
Your authorized tracker boats dealer.
Visit our new location in Hugo.
Pear Sandblasting and Painting is a mobile on-site company where we come to you. We can blast and paint fencing, gates, trailers, tanks, homes, barns, and all kinds of industrial equipment. Whether residential or commercial, we can blast and paint just about anything. So give us a call and let us make your stuff look like new. Bryan Appraisal and Realty, where integrity still matters. Contact Justin Boone for all your farm, ranch, and recreational property needs, located anywhere in the state of Oklahoma.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like finding your phone when you leave it on vibrate. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Welcome back. This segment of Surrender Outdoors is brought to you by Bluebonnet Feeds, makers of Trophy Maker Antler Blaster Deer Feed, formulated to not only grow big bucks, but attract them too. Check us out for a dealer near you. Surrender Outdoors is also brought to you by Gun Nuts, Taco Casa, BM Surveying, Westside Family Dentistry, Mackey Home Furnishings, and Shamrock Bank.
All right, well folks, here she is. Thank the good Lord for another blessing. There's just a lot of does up here on the Choctaw Hunting Lodge, and they've asked us to take as many as we legally can, so I've got 2 more tags after her. We put a whitetail stalker aftershock through her. I mean, I'm so proud of our equipment and how it performs, and you know, 99.9% of the time, if we mess up, it's because of us, not our equipment. Our Obsession bows, our Virtus Rest, HHA sights, you know, just from our broadheads to our arrows to everything. I want to thank all of our sponsors. Thank Choctaw Hunting Lodge. Let's get her loaded up. we'll go get her cleaned up and get back in the stand this evening.
It's January 15th. It's the last day of Oklahoma deer season.
It's not a bad way to end the season. I think that's the third doe I've shot with this same whitetail stalker arrow, and Stacey shot a good buck last night. Pretty good way to end the season. Mike was hunting this evening. Hopefully he got something.
There's like 40 doe that come into this little feeding area, so we're gonna take some doe too. Of course, hogs, whatever. So anyways, I'm gonna get quiet. It's kind of windy, but it's good and cold, so hopefully it'll happen tonight. That aftershock, is that focused, Mason? Huh?
All right, well here she is. We decided to take a doe tonight. We saw about 40 deer this evening here on the Choctaw Hunting Lodge. We're up here hunting bucks, does, hogs, whatever. So anyways, we ran a whitetail stalker arrow through her, and it done the trick. My shot was a little bit back, but she was slightly quartered away, so the exit was perfect, and she only went about 50 yards. But anyways, I want to thank the good Lord above. More meat on the table. We've been really fortunate this year, and so we're hoping to get a couple of doe this weekend here so that we can share them with some other folks that need some meat.
Anyways, I'm just rambling now, so I'll cover up this old stinky beard. And
Closed captioning for Surrender Outdoors is provided by Tishomingo Chevrolet. We do what it takes.